There are two organisations under the umbrella of the Crown Centre. There's the Oasis project, which is the community hub, and there's the food bank, which helps people in short-term crisis. And the two mesh together because they will help each other in offering services. The Oasis project is very much about outreach to the local people, giving people an opportunity to come in and use the computers, to access education. What we do is a range of activities. On a Monday morning we have a mums and toddlers group which is designed specifically around mothers who suffer with postnatal depression. It's the only group that we say is for women only, and that is because they have the safety of being able to talk about how they feel in that environment where it's just ladies. We have coffee mornings for the pensioners, lunch clubs. We teach literacy, we teach food safety, English, we teach ICT skills. We have a computer suite upstairs and we encourage people to access that. We run 2 lessons, one for the basics, so this is a mouse, this is a keyboard, this is how you access it. And then we do a separate course for people who have already got those basic skills, but maybe need to start looking at becoming work ready. So it's Excel, it's the spreadsheets, it's Word. So the computer lessons can be designed around the need of the individual. We have a job club that runs out of here. We do lots and lots of volunteer support, and we're a community cafe. We offer cooking lessons, 2 lessons, one on Tuesday afternoons, one on Wednesday mornings. Tuesday afternoon for people with learning difficulties, Wednesday morning for the people in the locality to encourage them to use fresh fruit, fresh veg, cooking from scratch. Their health is improved, their well-being is improved, and they sit around something that they have created together. That is hugely important. For the people with learning difficulties, often it's the first time they've been allowed to do this. So the fun that they get out of that and the sense of achievement for all of them is fantastic. 3 days a week, the food bank runs out of the centre, and it is a very integral part of what we do.
We provide tinned and dried food for people in short-term financial crisis. We have about 90 agencies around the city who have our red vouchers, and they give them out to people who come in. For whatever reason, they're short of money and haven't got any food, so they come down to us and we bag up the food parcel for people.
Well, because all the bills come in at the same time and we didn't have extra cash left to pay for the food, we came in, explained our situation, they gave us a food parcel, and that made it so that we could survive for the week.
We get people in here who are really desperate. They haven't eaten for days and they really are at a very low ebb. So, I mean, it is the difference in keeping them going and giving them some hope.
I think it's absolutely vital that businesses connect with their community. We chose to support the Crown Centre. I was impressed by the work that was done. I was impressed by the way that what the Crown Centre offered and the Oasis project offered was a connection of services.
People who come in using the food bank will often then come back and access the services of, say, the tutors, the lessons. They'll come into coffee morning. They might come back and have a good healthy lunch.
We bag up the food and they're having tea and coffee and having a chat with someone. Anything from housing, mental health issues, different support groups that I want to join. Maybe people want to come in to pray because we are part of the Methodist Church, so we will pray with people. It's really volunteer run. We have about 64 volunteers altogether who do a whole lot of different things, but we do need money to coordinate all this activity.
A lot of the volunteers that come to us have mental health or emotional problems. We support them in a way that they can come and find out what they can do. We support them through those activities, and if they make a mess of it, it's not the big deal. We help them to develop where they go and help them to grow. And it is really, really important to see people move on and become much more rounded and whole people through the support that we can offer them.
Before I come to the Crown Centre, I had trouble with alcohol. I had to really prove myself before I was to get a transplant, which I did. And then it was one day after the transplant, I was looking in the local paper and I've seen an advert for the Crown Centre, and I've been here ever since.
Having schizophrenia and being at home all the time, I felt like it's time to do something, and I decided to do a culinary arts degree. And I needed a work placement. I've been here near on three to 4 years, doing the teaching and cooking.
I was in dire straits at that time with food. Got a voucher, come here, and wanted to put something back to society.
Came to Plymouth to dry up of the alcohol, I'd done my treatment and then sort of woke up one day and it took me an hour sitting in the park to come here, and it was the best move I've ever done.
What the centre's given me in my life, right, is to prove it's not all taking life. Now I'll do anything for everybody, and I'm a lot better person than I was.
Even though I got myself clean, it's keeping me clean, it's keeping me focused, and it's keeping me having a purpose to carry on doing what I am doing now.
The Crown Centre has given me a lot of self-respect back, a lot of confidence. It's been very helpful to me socially, meeting new people, which is all I think helped in my recovery to having schizophrenia.
I've met new friends. It's like a family, like my family to me. Came here and they've picked my life back up.
It is truly one amazing place and one fabulous place to work.
We help people to grow in confidence, and ultimately it might even mean that they've left here with paid work. But I think one of the wonderful things is what Brett said to us one day. The centre helps people be more than they think they can be. That's an amazing thing to be part of.